Hi, it's Katsapanta here, and I just want to share something quick with you. It's I don't know if you've read it, but I'm reading Awaken The Giant Within by Anthony Robbins, which is an amazing, incredible book. And there's a question in there that is crucial for us entrepreneurs. I mean, if you can really ask yourself this question, and be totally brutally honest with yourself, you can really shift everything for you, right? So this is a question that I have, asked myself. Sometimes I've tried not to. Sometimes I didn't like the answers. And, sometimes I knew exactly what path I was headed on because I really was honest with myself and took action on the question. So what is the question? The question is, what are you committed to? And we've heard that before, that what is it that you do daily? What actions are you taking? Where do your commitments lie, right? But I want to kind of go a little bit deeper with this question because, I always used to think that, let's say for myself, I really wanted to be consistent. I wanted to be consistent in my actions. And the funny thing is that we actually are all consistent. It's just a question of what are we actually consistent with? If it's being lazy and, sitting in front of the TV for hours on end and doing that every day, that's consistent. You're being consistent, right? But when you ask yourself, what am I committed to? And then you say, well, if you look at your daily actions, they'll tell you right there. Just break down your day to day. Look at actually what you're putting your time and focus into, and that answers the questions, what am I committed to? You're already committed to those things because you're doing them. And if you're trying to build a home-based business, an online business, and you're not doing it daily, sorry to say, it's not one of your commitments. You're committed to something else. And whether it's kind of, even getting kind of caught in a cycle where you want to do it and you're just kind of like you can't bring yourself to, if you do have a job that you have to go to daily, that is a commitment of yours, right? And nothing wrong with that, right? And it's not about right or wrong here. It's not about good or bad. That's not it at all. It's being honest. It's saying, what am I actually committed to based off my daily actions, right? So let's say even applying to training. I was a personal trainer for years. And the reason that I became a trainer was because I personally struggled with weight gain. I gained like 50 pounds in my first year of university, 50, not 15. And then I just I didn't know what to do. Turned out I had really bad eating habits. I really didn't work out. I really didn't understand anything about my body. And that was obvious with the way that I ate, with what I did on a daily basis, where I put my focus. And then when I shifted it and actually started to look at, my body and figuring it out and looking at nutrition, that's where my commitment shifted. And when I actually took action on those things daily, I lost weight, and I've been able to keep off weight. And I live this healthy lifestyle now because it's important to me. It is actually something I am committed to. And what happens is over time, they say it takes 21 days to form a habit, right? And a habit is just repetitive action. That's commitment. So I really urge you to ask yourself this question. Tony Robbins does say that. If you want to achieve your dreams and your goals, it's not really about sitting there and wanting them. It's not about sitting there and thinking of who do I want to become. It's about what is it you're committed to being, doing, and having right now. What are you actually doing right now? What are you actually committed to right now? And your actions, you can't lie to yourself. They'll be crystal clear to you. And until you change that, nothing will change. You'll just head in the direction you're heading in right now. And if that's okay with you, then that's good. But if it's not, you have the power to just shift it right now. And it will take work. But you know what? It becomes easier. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's a question that comes up. And I think a lot of people, we have commitments and things like that. But I think this way of reframing that question and really looking at what you're actually doing is a great way to create change. Once you're honest with yourself, then you can start building, right? You can start building whatever you want. So it's Katzapanta coming to you from a beautiful cliff view here in Playa Flamingo, Costa Rica. And I hope you have an incredible day and you're committed to your dreams and your goals right now. Pura vida.